Hello and welcome back. I'm Joe and this is Railroads Online. Last time we crashed this thing. Today we're going to put it back on the track, unload the train, and maybe if we're lucky we build or start building down to the smelter. Let's not kid ourselves. I have a lot of plans today. So we have to re-rail this thing, obviously, because reasons. Where should we re-rail it? Honestly, right here is probably not the best place for it, simply because turns are not great for re-railing. So let's start by getting these things out of the way first. So we'll grab that one. Then I hope I can put it on one of these special sidings over here. So they're out of the way for now. Because what we definitely, yes, right there is great. Do that. What I definitely want to do is put a piece in there and put a piece in here because we'll just keep it standard in the back. It's just they just connect to the back. So back is here, great. Hopefully that stays there. So we're going to do that to a few of the cars. Then I think I'm going to put both of the locomotives on the other side. I should be able to use the porter to move at least the wagons around that we have here. And if I'm clever, I'm going to park all the cars with the lumber on top right here. And all the other cars will just be the beam cars and they will have a different fate. Let's do that. You're not moving. Great. So let's put them back on track. Cool. So far, so good. So we have all of these guys just parked here. I hope they're not moving anywhere. I should probably do myself a favor and at least put the brakes on one of these wagons, which we're going to do right now. Just in case the game decides that now will be a great time to just randomly start moving. So this is good. I know that I cannot move the whole train with the porter. We're just going to split them up into the 4 wagons or maybe even 6 wagons that I know we can handle because this is all level. But the main thing I'm trying to do right now is free up the space that we have over here. It's not quite or at all what I wanted to do, but it gets us there. It's a good start. Now I was not planning on, hey you, get me flat car, thank you. I was not planning on doing anything fancy for you, so please stay here. There you go. That's connected. That one has a connection though, so that's not going to help. You're connected here. Well, that didn't work at all right away. Go that way. Stop. Brake. I should probably switch this for the normal porter and not this guy, because this guy with the extra logging or logs in the back, I cannot see the actual connection point, which is a little bothersome, but I'll be okay. So you connect here, very good. That all still works. You connect there, that should be fine. You should connect here. Very good. Any brakes on this one. Then we have 2 cars, 3 cars, 4 cars, 5 cars. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so this is the car that we're probably going to use or that we're going to take with. I don't know which side I connected, so we're just gonna disconnect both of them. Make sure that all the brakes are off. We should be able to move 5 cars, right? Even if this is 6 cars and I just miscounted. Just need to make sure that all the brakes are off, and it looks like they may be. I thought I set 2 brakes on, but maybe the one that I re-railed already had the missing brake piece. All right, go. We are separating. Great. Let's see, do we have what I want to do here working? Yes, that is set up the right way. I'm happy that we can actually move the 6 wagons that I was planning on. Let's get into, not that view, but this view. There you go. I'm very happy that we're actually able to move this amount of cars. That makes my life a little easier. And in the end, these will all end up right here on this track. I would like to put them there, but for obvious reasons that is not a real option right now. So slow down. I way overshot this, obviously, because I was talking and wasn't really paying attention. So sorry about that. Let's have you turn around. And ideally, you can do a flying unloading maneuver, which is what I will try. Go the other way. Silly realistic mode makes me slow down and such. Okay, I want to go at like 2 or so, 2% or something along those lines. Brake, come on. A little more, a little less. Okay, now you're pretty close. I don't want to overshoot it too much. So go there. Set you to like 6%, turn off the brake, get out of here, and tell this one to unload. You're going the wrong way. You're going the wrong way. Why are you trying to go that way? That is annoying. That is extremely annoying. Reverser, you are going the right direction. If I set you to more, what do? Why? It's like, I know what you want, you can't have it. But I'm like, but please? And now, it feels like you're moving way too fast already, but let's see, maybe we can make this work anyways. 1, 2, 3, good. Make this one work? Nope. Press the button twice, I think that's what unhinged it there. I don't know why it wasn't moving. That's very frustrating and annoying, but hey, it's a beta. Things are supposed to be broken. This is just really annoying. Now I have this middle car there that I can't do anything with because this train was being silly. Alright, go the other way. Stop. Go. F is the key. F is the key to see this. Oh no, to get in a machine. Because F for enter makes sense, right? Good. Glad we had a talk. Brake. Come on, just a little more. That honestly looks pretty acceptable. Hey, I didn't mess this one up right away. So, unload. Get in here. Cool. Luckily, we have enough room for all the beams that I want to put here, so that is helpful. Now let's take all of these cars and put them on a siding where they belong. Forwards. Unbrake. Go. Don't go that way. Thank you. A small problem that I almost forgot about. There are a couple of cars sitting here. And I know I talked about that last time, that I can't actually do the whole runaround like I wanted to do it. There's enough space for one locomotive and a couple of cars to do the thing, but not for everything. So the next time I move some wagons around, I have to make sure that I pull the whole train forward just a little bit, just enough so I can make some room there. And I still have to put all those cars somewhere. And currently we really don't have that much room. I was considering taking this siding and turning it into several sidings that just hop out here. And I may actually have to do that. I may not really have choice in the matter. So we'll just play this as we go. I do think I can put all the stay cars that we have here on the siding that we have right now, plus the stay cars that are still missing. That still have some logs on it. I think we can fit those as well. But honestly, I may be wrong. I may be completely wrong about that. But then we also have the actual unloading spot that we can use to put extra train or extra wagons. See, why are you doing this? Go the other way. Go the other way. Regulator. That way. Shoo. Where are we? Cool. It's okay. I'm also still learning. I know that I'm not optimally driving this locomotive at any point, and I am totally fine with that. That's totally alright. Is this gonna fit? Yes, it's gonna fit just fine. Regulator down, that's important. And yeah, there's really not that much room here. We do need at least this extra siding, but yeah, I think it will be a lot healthier if I take the straight pieces here and put 3 more switches around them that just go off to the side. or to the side. Why am I saying that so weird? I feel like I'm putting a really weird intonation in that word, but that's okay. We're gonna put that here so we have more sidings, and from there life should be a lot easier. Brake on, this should be good. Let's turn you forward, go, no brake. I said go. Ah, yeah, that's working. So we definitely have enough room to put a little... Ah, we have enough room, but not that much room. Calm down, tiger. Come on. Click. I don't know, whatever. It's not really reacting to all the clicks that I wanted to react to, but again, it's a beta, it's fine. Let's get the rest of the wagons. I wasn't sure if there were any brakes on or why we were moving so slow. Obviously it was slow because it was a really big train, but, well, I did what I could. So we have to replace this turn, 100%. There's no ifs and buts around that. There is an option. I don't know why it's still going so slow though. Pressure is good. Fuel is out, but that's fine. There is an option to go down the hill on this side too, but I was hoping that we can have a little shunting yard up here like I've been talking about for a while now. Yeah, it's like there is a brake on somewhere. I just don't know where. Do you have a brake? No. Do you have a... Like, the train, the locomotive is working way too hard to not move us very, very quickly. See? I knew one was on. Just had to find it. You're good. You're good. You're good. Yeah. And I think it's lovely that the game actually recognizes that. It's just like, not everything's the same. You actually have to... there's a difference between brake on and brake off, and all that stuff is, I think, is nice. Okay, can you... There you go. That's enough. Now let's do this trickery again. This time we actually have room to... Come on. To maneuver around at the end, and that's also very important. Get you off. Do I think all of these get unloaded? Probably. At this point, we're going a little faster than I want to go, but that's fine. If the last wagon gets unloaded, I know that all wagons get unloaded. Will they all get accepted? That's a very different question. See? All of it got right where it needed to go, and that's perfect. I think for right now, I'm going to... I can't leave these here. I have to get him on here, which means this guy actually has to go off brake. That's good. This is lovely. This is great. This is exactly what I want. But yes, I want to shove these wagons into this collection there, so they're out of the way, mostly. So let's get you a little further until... Just give you a little fire. There you go. That looks great. I cannot see the end of the train. This is where I need a first mate, potentially. Should we? No. If I start moving here, then I'll just miss the train, and that's not going to help anyone. What I want is flip that switch right here, slowly get into that allotment of wagons there. Then I would like to unload all of these, get them also somewhere on a train, and then I want to put all of these cars on this siding. Now that's not going to help me much, because if I want to turn that siding into more siding, that's not going to help. But what it will help is if I put these wagons where I said I want to put them, that will be a good first start. If I then take the lumber cars there and put them on the loading unloading track, and actually get rid of all the lumber right away, that would help. A little faster than I want you to go. Slow down. Good enough. Did you already hit it? Nope, there's still a little wiggle room. Then I would have this siding open, and that siding open should mean... Stop. Stop rolling away. There you go. Having that siding open, one, means I can replace that siding with whatever I think is necessary to make things work. Plus, having the hopper cars off of the loop over there will allow me to actually replace that whole track with whatever hopefully works. Yeah, we're going to be off the siding here, so that's good to know. This one's way too long, which is fine. We do have a little extra, and that is good enough. Set the brake on here. Take you off. That looks great. And this one. I think the game is thinking about a little too much right now. So that's, I don't know, it feels a little laggy on my end, but that's fine. So let's get this out of here. I don't have a real place for the locomotives to go, but I don't think it's a bad idea to have the locomotives just wait up the track here because it is a terminus, so nobody else should even try to get into this direction, and that could work. Now I have to remember that all of these wagons are decoupled right now, so we have to make sure that we get everything in order. I think the first wagon is actually the one that has a brake on. Also have to remember that. Hopefully this doesn't derail. It's gonna break off. Come on. That's better. That's what I wanted. Are you gonna connect to this one? Nope, you just kind of bumped into it. Great. Give me a little more. Just a little more. This looks pretty good, actually. As long as all of these have the connectors that I wanted them to have, this should be perfect. All right, let's get you out of here. I like the shunting operation. It's not about the money. It's just about I can do this in this game. I have the freedom to do all of this, and that is excellent. So, yeah, let's unload this stuff. Alright, that was a lot of Steam issues and technical issues and other things that were really annoying, but I'm glad this is now finally doing the thing that I needed it to do. These are the last boards, and after these, we can actually start on building some track here. I know I've been promising that for a little while, but never got to it, but today is the day for sure. Come on, last one, last load, and stop this train, please. Stop it. Need a remote. It didn't have a remote back then. I'm aware. It's just something that I think would be cool. All right, disconnect you. Go forwards. That's the right direction. Go this way. Shouldn't have jumped off of there. Ah! No! Come back! Come back! There's nowhere I can catch you. Come here. Come here. Why did I do that? I don't understand it. I'm never gonna catch that thing. Oh boy. There's nothing even sharp enough to... No! There's no turn that's sharp enough where this thing can just derail. Oh, that was stupid. That was so stupid. I can't go any faster. And it's not letting me click on it from this far away. I know there's a good chance that it may derail at the bottom of where the big bridge starts, but I don't know if I can catch it from there either. Let's see if I can catch up to it sometime. Oh, there it goes. Apparently there's a spot over there that's sharp enough already, but it fell right by those bricks, by that wall. And I would imagine it's going to be a little harder to get... Well, no, it's probably possible to get it up here in some shape or form. There's my locomotive. Totally intact, don't worry. Everything is still working just fine. All we have to do now is somehow trick the game into letting me climb this hill. There you go. And then we just carry our little porter all the way up here, like so. All we have to do then is turn it around and make it go... Stop doing what you're doing. That way. Stop. Stop, train. Stop. Down. Down. Okay, good. Let's get back. All right, the engine is off, so I can actually jump out. That was way too early. Jump out, get all these things going. Click the right button. There you go. Well, the left button technically is not the right button, but it's the correct button. Let's go with correct. That's what I like to do when people ask me on the phone. So correct, I'm like, yes. Why did that? That was weird. Go that way. Go that way. Just in general, for confirmations. Just, I thought this bug was fixed. If you go to 100% right away, sometimes it's just like, no. No, you didn't mean that. I'm just like, no, I did. Let me do the thing. And I was like, no, you didn't mean that. All right, so we're gonna back up to those guys. There is a slight slope here, so I don't think it's a great idea if I have to pull out some amount, otherwise I can't get them out of this area. And this turn, as good as it may be, or as workable, at least I should say, as it is right now, is not great. So if I can replace it, if I have to replace it, which I probably will, then that's what we're going to do. It feels like I put a brake on somewhere, probably, hopefully the one that's closest to here. There we go. Found the brake. Found the breaker. Tripped the breaker now. Excellent. And let's get you out of here. Here's the thing. If we're really stuck, I have two big locomotives sitting right there that can help us get unstuck again. So I'm not terrified of parking here. It's just potentially going to be a little annoying. Turn that off. Just have to get past this switch. Technically, we can just park here. Honestly, let's just park here. There's no really good reason to do anything else because this switch is going to stay exactly where it is. As long as we're actually slowing down all the way. Beautiful. We're not moving. That's all I wanted. Now, before I do something too silly and stupid, how about we save this? Good idea. Then we can take out all the things that don't work. Again, even though this is not a perfect turn, it is not super duper terrible. What I do know that kind of works is this bridge, but the bridge itself is not the problem. The problem happens right after the bridge, so let's go there. And to address that problem, I would like to know what the actual turn radius is that we are engaging in. Yeah, sure. And for that, I need to see what we're actually working with. So I'm going to do something funky. I don't know if this is going to work, but, whoa, buddy. Oh, there you go. Perfect. All I want to do here is see what the connection is because I don't know what pieces I actually put in here. Yeah, that was one big long piece. So that was where our turn was broken. This one I can potentially even get this to tell me what our radius is. Maybe I don't even need the silly looking one from over there. So let's get rid of you. I should remember all this, but I just don't. Let's get rid of you. There is some wiggle room here that we could potentially get into, but I don't know. Okay, track. Give me you, give me this, and then tell me what our angle of attack was. It looks like 30 meters. Yep, that's the tightest. So at least going 40 should make me a lot happier. So how about we just do that? Let's go 40 all the way. I don't know if that's going to be enough. Is there another option to do this? Yes, absolutely. The other option is we could put the switch that I have here over, don't have the cross anymore. We could put everything to the right a little further. That is possible, but that, technically, that shouldn't break anything. Practically, the only thing that breaks is this piece because you are now in the way of everything. And we would have to take this back to probably about here and then start doing a different turn. But maybe we don't need that. We have a long train sitting here. I'm hoping that I can test out whatever we're doing after we're done with it, but it will just take a little while. So, wrong. Clicked wrong there. Let's get you built here. Continue the 40 meters for a little while. I'm stopping there because the different types of rail, all they really do is give you different amounts of fill that you can get. And we're pretty much at the end of what the normal fill does. So let's go to the brick. and go to, how about here? Yeah, looked a little silly earlier, but this is a little better. Let's get rid of the trees. I have no real idea if this is going to connect the way that I need it to right away. It may totally work, it might totally not work at all, but there's no way for me to figure it out until we're done with it. And I'm hoping the 40-meter radius is giving me exactly what I'm looking for in this area. So we don't need that anymore. Demolish that. Very good. Okay, there's only one bridge that can even that we can even consider for this type of behavior, and it's this one. Now, if we go this way, as you can see, the bridge is kind of doing a little funky dance there. Actually, it's not bad. That's not bad. I didn't know that, or I wasn't sure that it was going to let me connect there, but I'm glad that it did, because now I can see what our angle of attack is to the piece that we left there. Because if I can, I will leave the piece that we left there. If I can't, that's fine, but it's already angled. Wait a second. Can I? The switch is right where the wagons are sitting over there. Is there an opportunity to go straighter this way? If I have to take the bridge back just a tiny bit to make all of this work, then that's not really a problem. This connection actually looks really good. It should all be level. That was never really a worry of mine. But you, whoa, you can connect right here. That is a sharper S-curve than I really want. So how about we don't do that. Let's give me this alignment piece, go the other way. What I really need is to stop that bridge from doing whatever it's doing a little sooner, or I do this S-curve business. I could probably go here. It's not terrible. That gives me a little extra wiggle room for the track that I have to build after this. I would like to get rid of these trees from up here, but it won't let me. So yeah, this turn is 40 meters. That's better than what it was before. And then we're turning back here. There is probably here. There would be an attack angle right here that we could use. Let's see if that is necessary. We're going to take care of the trees here in just a second. Let's see. No, because the angle of the switch that we're turning into is pointing more towards the mine than towards anything else. I don't think what I was hoping we could do here is going to work. But this one, let's see, if I'm hoping that we can stay. Maybe. Seeing this. Well, no, it's a 50. It's a 50 to 60 turn radius here. I think that should be fine. Something that I found is turning from the switches sometimes yields a little better result than turning from the other side. So that's what we're going to do. Let's get back to here. And let's see if there is a better connection here. I don't hate it, but that one is not going to get to the thing. Here is 40. That can definitely have a nicer connection, I think. 50 is there. It's not going to help. Let's do 45, meet in the middle. I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all, because now from here, I think this bridge can connect to this thing. Oh, you are just off. You are just a tiny bit off, but that's fine. Now I know that I don't need an S-curve on that bridge, which means I can just, almost straighten it out, if you will, and get to that point. I could have left a marker there, but I just didn't. So, oopsies. But that's fine. That's fine. I know where I'm heading to now, and that is really worth a lot for building track here. Building track. I need to fix that over there. It's ugly. Building track is just one of the things that. Oh no, I don't have to fix it. That's my way up from there. Building track is just part of the game, and it's not hard or easy. It just takes time. That's not the same as something being complicated. Just to be clear on that. So. Bridge. I think you can come right up to here. That's not bad. Then give me... Maybe we can do it just with the embankment piece here. Now I'm expecting, and I may be wrong, I guess, I'm hoping that we can do this in an almost 50 meter radius. We cannot. Almost in a 40 meter radius? Yes. Yes, we can. This is a little more than 40, but I think it is fine. Let's connect you. You are still relatively sharp, but I think you are fine, especially since you're a very long turn that's not doing a big switchback at any point. I think this is good. Nice straight piece of something else. I'm pretty satisfied with what I came up with here. Get rid of a couple trees. That's always important. There are scripts, there are things that you can do to remove all the trees from the whole map, but I think if you do that, the map will just look naked. If that's the right word for a video game. I don't know. I wouldn't recommend it. I don't want it. I'd rather click a couple times. This got a lot better over the since the game was first released too, that now clicking these just works a little better. Oh, come on. I just said this works a little better. Let me click it. There we go. And I get all of them. Maybe you. And then this should be fine. Golden. Perfect. That is a 40. So yeah, none of these turns should be more than a 40 now. We are coming out a pretty far away. But that's just necessary. We could use a different bridge here if we really wanted to. I'm not sure that that is necessary either. Is this straight piece indication that we could have the bridge have a different type of turn? Maybe. I would really like to see what the actual turn radius is on this point, but it won't give me an actual connection point anymore. Oh, it does. Cool. I want to go this way though. Very good. Now, where's my thing? Yeah, it goes the wrong way. Okay, we can fix that. Because if that tells me what the actual radius is, I am much less curious. So, where are you turning? You're turning that way. I want you... It just wants to connect to the bridge, it feels like. It's not connect... Oh, nope, it's doing the right thing. So this is 30. And it's telling me, effectively, that our turn radius is... more than 30. That is one tight thing that you fabricated there. This is a much nicer turn. Can you? Yes, you can. I don't know about you, but this feels like the initial one was a little less good. Let's see, can you connect to this one without being too freaky? Nope, it didn't like that. Look at that. That's ugly. That hasn't happened before. Let's try that again. You connect to here. I think I'd rather have this turn than whatever the turn was before, just because this looks a little less abrupt. Yeah, and I don't think we can fix that anymore, because the only way for this straight to go away is if we continue the turn, or if we... so if we continue the turn, we end up further here, but with an angle that is more extreme. If we continue further to the outside, well, the bridge angle is less, but the angle to this guy is still more extreme. So I think the place where we actually came out here may be our best option. This is floating. I don't love that. Fix it? Okay, I'll fix it. We know what this radius is at this point, so this should be fine. Get me here. Actually, we know that's 38, so let's just do this connection until we come out of that very high place. And then this should technically just connect straight onto this bit of track. That is what the new track laying is all about. See? Let's automatically let it connect. That looks fine. No, it makes it tighter. It makes it tighter than what it was before. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Look at this. Look at this. This track, 38 degrees. You're on the wrong side now. Okay, fine. Yeah, but it didn't do what I wanted it to do. The original track at 38 degrees was much closer to the switch than the one that we got there. You see this? No, it looks the same. All right. All right, I'll concede. Get this one, now get the connection in here. Actually, if we're doing it from there, we may as well just do the whole thing. Anything that's a little smoother than what I did in the first place is probably a good thing. There you go. Beautiful, perfect. Save it. Save it, ship it, love it. Cool. Back, continue. Thank you. All right. Should I make this into separate sidings so we have some extra space? Let's think about this. Is this a large train that we have sitting over here? Yes, technically, yes. Practically, I should be able to push this train into the turning loop and make that our leaving track. Then everything that we have here can, well, we can still stage things together, and we could put all 4 hopper wagons right here. Will we have more need for hopper wagon than the 4 that can be placed here? I mean, I think I can fit 5 or 6 on here if I really wanted to. Now, the other question that I don't have a real answer for right now is that was not what I expected it to do. I just deleted the wrong piece. The other question that I have is how long can we actually make a siding if we go out of where we are here? So let's figure that out. This siding is how long? I think it's the length of 2. Let's see here, fix all of this. Let's go back to 0. The length on this one is, survey says, 50 meters. About 50 meters. Okay. So if the sidings that we can add here are at least 50 meters long, then doing this will be worth it. If they aren't, then it's not worth it. Switch to the right with this thing on the outside. That's good. I think I have an answer already. Pretty sure I don't like the answer. Actually, the shunter could park here. That I like. That I like a lot. The other part is this. How far can we run this? We're gonna go, let's see here. Probably a relatively sharp angle. 80 is not super sharp, but it is sharp enough. Can we run 50 meters out of here? Yes, we get very close to 50 meters, so this may actually be worth it, especially since we can probably run 60 even. Wow, yeah, the 60 is fine. Turn radius, that is. We can run you out here. You don't like the setting that I had, so we just have to get the one that's a little bigger. That's worth it. To me, that's totally worth it. If we can get 60 meters out of there, we have more staging opportunity for everything, and that is what I really care about. This, however, is not going to work. I think that switch sitting there doesn't work. I don't have room to have that switch sitting here. So let's fix this first, otherwise I have to redo everything anyways. This just means that I have to move everything further out from where this was. This is not a super sharp turn. I think we will be able to manage that. This switch just has to be able to fit on here. So let's adjust this to the same alignment as this guy. That looks, yeah, this looks as close as it's gonna get. Now, can we put you here? It's not terrible. Can we put you here without you interfering with anything over there? Nope, it's just tight, but it's not interfering. Then can I get a good enough connection on this side? Let's turn you around. Okay, probably shouldn't have done that. Turn you around and see. Maybe an S curve. I don't know that I like this. Let's see. That's what we're doing here, testing this out. It's a slight S curve. Ugh. There's another option to this. You know that, right? Yes, there is. But now you lost pretty much every setup that you had before. Yep, that's right. That's fine. We're gonna get this. So you look like you were still slightly off. this one looks good. So if we put you as a straight piece here, you're connecting to the wrong side. Why is there an angle on you? That's fine. So if we connect you there, that looks fine. Give me this guy connected to the track. Very good. Right here. Cool. No more S nonsense right there. Good. Where is the straight ending? Yeah, the straight is pretty much there, so we're really close to where I was before. This should be fine. Only need space for a shunter. Then we do this exactly like we did before, right there. That one fits. Now we have room here, but we also have a lot of room here. So let's put a switch that continues to the right, but has a switch there, here. And now we don't have as much room as we had before, right? So you, let's do this. Go to 30, then go to 50 probably this time, just doing a little more. I want to get about 50 meters out of these sidings. If I can't get 50 meters, it's not worth it. Also, I get 50 meters, but I need to use the correct rail. At some point, I will just remember doing it this way and it will be fine. But give me about 50 meters. If I can switch to 60 meter radius, that will be grand. But this is fine. 60 meters right here. I'm happy with that. And we can put an actual edge in, not an edge, but a stopper in there. Without any issues, really. I want to keep the same turn radius, hopefully. Let's see how that looks. A little more extreme, but let's see where they end up. I wouldn't mind having them a little closer to each other, so let's do this. A little less extreme. You end up probably right here. Yep, you're not touching. So good, cool. Part of me also wonders if instead of a full turnaround loop, all I do here is just put a bunch of terminated ends in. But I don't know that's necessary. You have rails, you have ballast, cool. I don't know if you just changed that or what was going on there, but I'm happy that I have just ballast now. I don't know that I'm going to go through and update everything. Give me this. Just like, ugh. The thing. Don't do that thing. Let's see. It switched back to rails by default. I don't like it. Let's do this and this. That's good. Let's do a little back, this. I'm pretty happy with that. I cannot complain. Yeah, it's looking out a little bit, but that's... Well, this is good. This is good. We just gained some extra spacing. That's really all we wanted. There's one more piece that I haven't built yet. And then obviously there's no way I'm going to start the route down to the smelter yet, because that is a very, very extremely long route that may take a full episode by itself. So this is where I want the little shunter to park, and I may, in between episodes, replace the shunter with Betsy, or the Betsy style porter. It's a little easier. That's all. Okay. You can come out here. I don't know why you're not really aligned the way I want you to be aligned, but that is fine. While I'm here, I may as well replace these with the adequate stoppers. This one, no rails, just ballast, thank you. Get your degrees right. That is pretty close. Whoa. Okay. That looks pretty good. Don't try to connect, just don't do that. that's all I care about here. This is just so that the wagons will stop when they get here. That's fine. Let's just make it the same thing. That's fine, and there you go. Those actually interact well. Ooh, I don't know if the ballast interacts. I know that the way it was set up before was interacting, but it had rails connected to it, so maybe that was the thing that made it do a thing. Yeah, but even if it doesn't, that's fine. Let's put our wagons somewhere. I would think these two, if we can put them together now, that'd be grand. Do I... Ugh, can't see anything. Yeah, I have nothing here. Do I have anything here? Nothing here, that's good. Let's push these together. While we're here, is the brake on or off? Brake is super on. Reverser is going the right way. Go that way. Let's see if the stopper actually interacts with this thing. If it doesn't, should be coming up. There it is. Haha, it interacts still. Beautiful. Weird way to interact with it, but it did work, and therefore it's good. I didn't know why it went over that far. Let's get out of here just because it looked silly. There you go. Yeah. And that's what we needed to do today. We did all the shunting. We changed what was here before. I don't know if it fixed it, but it's different now than it was before. So there's a chance that this is better now, not worse. There's no collision here. That's why you can actually run these together. If there was a collision, there would be a lot of other problems, but there you go. There's my little train. I think we're just gonna back into one of the sidings, and then it's probably time to put the train back together, head back down to the sawmill. But first, I will try to think about a way to get down to the smelter. There are ways. There is a path from here. It's just very steep. That's the only real problem there. Let's get you there. Let's get you here. Let's see. You are moving a correct direction. Do I have the switches set up the right way? I do not. Switch. There you go. That's better. That's better. And then the next one is right, and then one is left. That is all fine. Okay. I will use this time to say thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you guys stopping by. If you are, great. If you aren't, well, you won't know this. I can't fix this. This is under a switch. But no, this game is fun. I think everyone should give it a try to see what's going on. And if you like driving trains, that is. If you don't care for trains, don't bother. It's not your cup of tea. I can promise you that. But no, this is good. I'm surprised by how much stuff I could actually fit in here, in this little coal mine area that really has no space at all. But we made it work. I think we made it work pretty well. Yeah, this siding. Yeah, it holds about 6 or 8 cars, approximately. I don't know how much exactly that is. But there you go there. Got the brake right at the front. That's perfect. We are losing some pressure. I don't think I have to turn that one back on. These are doing what they're supposed to do. How much iron ore do we have? We are already almost half full. Almost. We have no more lumber, and we have how many beams sitting around? 18 beams. That is 3? Yeah, that is 3 stay cars that we need to even this out, and then we can go to just like bring stuff up evenly. I'm okay with that. Yeah, cool. I think that turnaround piece, that will just be our actual staging yard where we can put the whole train together, and then we can get these trains out of here. What's nice is these will even fit onto this little short siding, which will be perfect for all the shunting operations, because that would free up this siding to do more important things. I don't know what they are, but they're more important, and that's important. Great. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.